Hey everybody, welcome back to the Man in the Basement. I just messed up the camera, it's alright. Episode 40 something. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. First and foremost, I want to say happy Palm Sunday to all my Christian brothers and sisters. Next week, Easter's around the corner. He will be risen. The basement's not afraid of their Christianity. Even though out here in LA, but I'm starting to see a rise in people just accepting the fact that Jesus is the way, the King. The number one movie out there, Angel Studios, The King of Kings. I haven't seen it. It does look good. It's an animation. Take your kids to see if you have kids. So, tis the season. So on that, Matt, I want to talk about something. Why in the world? I think it was last year or the year before. Remember that goofball Biden had all the trannies down at the White House and they had the big trans flag and all that crap. And then the tranny flashed its fake breasts, at the camera and all that stuff. Why do they openly mock Jesus? They love mocking Christianity and values. They hate one man, one woman. They hate procreation. They hate this stuff. They also, on top of that, it's also Passover. So shout out to my Jewish brothers and sisters. Shalom, L'chaim. But they also, on top of that, they made like Arabic stuff, or I don't know what's going on, but it's just ridiculous how they get away with these people. If you haven't figured out by now, they're demonic. I talk to my buddy pretty much almost every night, and he says, it's sick, it's bad, it's this. And I always have to correct him. I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's demonic. Putting a swastika on a Jewish person's Tesla. What's the rationale in that? Now, it's one thing if you're getting paid. If someone gave you $200 and you went and did it, I don't think it's I don't agree with it. It's a crime. But at least you can rationale being like, hey man, it was a job. I was just doing the job. But if you're actually you're waking up in the morning and you're like, well, what am I going to do today? Am I going to better myself in some way? Take a class, a vocation, work on the house? No. I'm going to destroy someone's property and make their day miserable. You're a demon. That's the only way I can. I don't know one person, and I have people out there that are in my life that I don't particularly care for, but they wouldn't do stuff like that. They might, I don't know, park in a handicap spot, and I'd shake my head. I'd be like, come on, that's stupid. But they wouldn't actively ruin someone's life or day or week or month or even your year. I'll be there for you. Stupid maybe. But anyway, these people are demons. They're demonic. They need exorcisms. And if you know somebody like that, if you're out there in the basement, before engaging them in some violent habitat, because there's no reasoning with these people. You can't reason with a demon. You can only exorcise the demon. So maybe preach a little gospel to them, or just recommend some stuff. See how they react. I guarantee they flip out. So that's enough preaching for Sunday. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. Moving on. I saw this guy. This is on a lighter note. This guy, John Kennedy, the senator from Louisiana. He's like, how old is he? He's 73 years old. And he absolutely owns AOC. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who used to go by the name Alexandra when she wanted to be white. And she came from an upper-class family and went to Boston University, which, by the way, is about $60,000 a year. So, but now she's hood. But she's been this way for what, 5-6 years? Whoever, I don't even know. But he goes, AOC is the reason they put directions on shampoo bottles. This dude's 73. He's roasting That's great. That's great. And these Republicans are not getting enough credit. I mean, we are giving them credit. And I'm going to get to that later in the show. But these Democrats, all they have is violent rhetoric. You look at AOC, and who's the other one? Oh, Jasmine Crockett, this idiot. You got to hit him in the head. You got to punch him. Maxine Waters out here. You got to get in their face. You got to fight them. Why? You're not intelligent enough? You can't come with the jokes? Even SNL struggles. Look at Bill Maher. This week, Bill Maher. He came around. He's been roasting Trump since 2015. He came around. He went to Mar-a-Lago. He sat down with the guy and he's like, you know what? Maybe we were just misunderstood. That's amazing. That's amazing. But everybody else wants violence. For crying out loud, the guy was shot in the head and then near assassinated on his golf. What? Stop it already. That's our guy. We don't want him dead. Okay? You're not going to win us over by killing our guy. Throughout history, I mean, Abraham Lincoln, come on. He got more fans after they shot him. Reagan got more fans after they shot him. Trump got shot in the head. I hate when people say grazed in the ear. No, that's part of your head. Stood up and said, fight, fight, fight. Now, he credits the Secret Service. I thought that was the most Keystone Cop Secret Service. They had a girl that was 5'4" and dropped her gun. What good is she? Can you imagine if Barron Trump was at that event? That guy is sniper bait. He's like 6'8", 6'9". He's huge. And then they stopped bringing him around, thank God. I don't think Melania would allow it because she, unlike Jill Biden, she's actually smart. Jill Biden, oh my God. So yeah, this rhetoric of violence. On that topic, I want to address Tim Walz. I did it on the last episode. I didn't hear from you, Tim. I said, if you want to fight, we can fight. Because you said you could kick all our asses. So I took, your invitation. Haven't heard from you, Tim. Haven't heard from you. Now, Tim, I'll give you a secret. I don't have a good arm here. Still a little rusty, But yeah, offer's open, Tim. I'm going to put the email up at the end. Please contact me. Have your people, we can make something happen. So yeah, Tim Walz, he's always talking about violence, how he's a tough guy, but yet his hands are flopping around like this, like he just got out of the West Village Stonewall bar. If you don't know, that's a gay reference. But yeah, he's flapping around. Biggest way. If you think men can menstruate, I doubt you can throw a punch. I doubt it. If you think men can get pregnant, I doubt you can take a right hook. Okay? So anyway, Tim, you set the challenge. I picked up the gauntlet. Let's do it. All proceeds go to charity. I don't need your money. But yeah, it's so cool. What time are we? Oh, okay. They're so violent. They're so fake tough. Get in their face. Yeah. And then what do? You key a car? Oh, you're so bad, dude. You're so bad. That wouldn't even get you clout in elementary school, okay? If you think you're tough, do something like make a fair fight. I saw these highlights, these clips, the UFC last night. Trump comes out with his granddaughter, Byron Donaldson, who I love, that guy. We got to get that guy governor. RFK Jr. was there, and the place just went crazy. The place went crazy. That's a tough guy sport, okay? You don't have to prove you're tough when you're in a steel cage, shirtless, fighting another. Be like, all right, we get it. But it's happening in sport. They're not walking around the streets just knocking out hippies and whatever you call these Gen Zers or whatever the heck they are. Losers, I call them. Easier adjective. But yeah, it was crazy. Our side is the side of winning. We're the side of righteousness. We're the side of decent common sense. Man, woman, child. Oh, that's how this works. Not I'm a giraffe and I can't mate with a zebra. Like what? Well, men can get pregnant. Men can menstruate. Who ever thought that was like? My question is this: when you work in entertainment, right? You sit in what's called a writer's room. So someone has a concept, right? And then someone will add something to it, someone will take it away, and you debate back and forth. You know, until you finally agree upon a decent product. Who sat in Tim Walz's writer's room and they're like, all right, we're going to run with let's put tampons in men's bathrooms. And everyone's like, whoa, that is so out. That's a great idea. Not one person in that room was like, we should think about this, or we should re-examine this, you know, like, I don't know. They're so offended by everything. That offends me. If I had a son and they put a tampon in his bathroom, now I'm suggesting he's a wimp. That's offensive. Do you see this guy up in Maine? I forget the part of Maine. Something with an A. But he goes to the school board meeting and he says, you know, girls and boys, I don't want girls in boys sports, or boys and girls sports rather. And they shut him down. This B word woman who I couldn't stand to be in a room. I give this guy credit. He looked like a young guy, probably in his 30s, so maybe he doesn't have the fight. But he took the shutdown. Then as he's walking away, he's like, I guess we're in communist China. That's what they do. They shut you down. They get into these systems, the courts, the schools, stuff like that. Now we got to get rid of these people. I'm telling you, basementites, if you're out there, go to a school board meeting. Because then the trannies got nothing to do. They have all the time in the world. Yeah, we have jobs. We got to work tomorrow. We got to make videos. The trans people they're all on stupid government assistance. Anyway, folks, yeah, I'm kind of going late. Check it out. Stay strong. I'll be back. I'll do an Easter episode, but as always, Timmy. Can you see it, Tim? Can you see it? That's where you want to see me, okay, Tim? If it was backwards, I don't know. But man in the basement 00013 at gmail.com. Thank you guys all. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, give it to a friend. As always, peace out, be safe, God bless.